Hi everyone. It's the Christmas season, a holiday season, and I love Christmas time. And it's a reminder of me, it's a season of giving. But it doesn't have to be physical things. It can be your time or you're just listening or being a good friend. And this is what the NeuroStar is all about. We're going to work on today. It's the gifts that we have to give away and a reminder of all the wonderful things that we have that don't cost any money at all. And when I think about this time, and it brings me to think about the Star of Bethlehem and Christ and the gift that he gave us and the wonderful things that he taught us while he was here. So this is what this is going to be about. We're going to do a North Star and think about all the wonderful things that we have to give away to other people for this following year. All right, so I hope that you'll join me and we'll get started, all right? So gather up your things. You're going to need some markers, some Sharpies, black Sharpies, some things like color. You can either use watercolor pencils or colored pencils or colored markers, okay? And you're going to need some paper. Okay, and that's it, all right? Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm so happy you're here with me today to do the NeuroStar. Just make sure that you have all your supplies. You need a piece, some scrap, just a piece of scrap paper and some drawing paper. You're going to need some markers. I like using Sharpies and just different widths of Sharpies and some either colored markers or some colored pencils. And I like using the watercolor pencils. They tend to draw better. Okay, so before we get started, let's just take a moment and get grounded. Take a deep breath. Breathe through your mouth and out through your nose. Bring your awareness to your breath. Let it out. You are the center of your own galaxy. The light begins in you. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out again. Okay, when you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes. Okay, so the next step here is we're going to do an exercise called 20 and 2. All right. Now the NeuroStar is going to be focusing on our gifts. The gifts that we've received throughout the year, because it is the season of giving. And as we're approaching the Christmas season, I like to think about that a lot and just think about all the things that I've been given throughout the year. And that's the reason why I decided to do this NeuroStar. Okay, so what we're going to do is think about actually why we want to give away gifts. And it doesn't have to be like a physical gift. It can be gifts of our personality, basically, like our compassion, our patience, or just generosity, maybe, or showing forgiveness, whatever it is, or creativity, whatever it is that we can share with others. And things that we have harvested throughout the year. Well, last time we did a harvest, and we harvest all our things. Now this Neurographica is we're going to be sharing that. We're going to be giving our gifts away because it's the season of giving, okay? So when you think about your intention, let's think about why we might want to do this. Why do we want to give our gifts away? What comes to mind in your head when you think about how does this help you? How does it help your physical well-being by sharing your gifts? All right. Does it bring you happiness? Does it bring you satisfaction? Does it bring you recognition? Does it just make you feel like a better person? What is it that it does for you? All right. So this is going to be your intention. What is it when you give and share your gifts with others? What is it that you're looking for? All right. So what I want you to do is write that at the top of your page. Just take a second. Think about it for a second. And I'm just going to want you to write down. I'm going to write intention. Okay, and I want you to write your intention at the top of the page. All right. Now we're going to set a timer for 2 minutes. And in this 2 minutes, I want you to think about this. Maybe think about your gifts that you're wanting to give away, or maybe think about why you chose that intention, whatever it is. This is all free writing. And so in the next 2 minutes, you're going to free write. And this is to write down anything you're thinking of. Sometimes it is multiple words. Sometimes you say the same word over and over again in your head. Go ahead and write it down. There is no wrong or right way to do this. The only thing we do want you to do, or I want you to do, is to keep writing. And it may not have anything to do with anything. It just might be some strange thing, but I want you to do it, all right? So let me see the time here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, time is up. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to look at your paper that you wrote, and the first 5 things your eyes come to, I want you to circle it, okay? All right, now I want you to go ahead and set that paper aside. Okay, so now you should have your drawing paper here. And what we're going to do is just take one of your markers that are about this size, this kind of width, all right? And I want you to draw a circle in the middle. Find the middle of your paper, and you're going to draw a circle. And this circle is going to represent yourself. So you're going to draw a circle, and it's all intuitive. Draw it as big or as small as you like. And then just go ahead and write, label it me. That's yourself, okay? Now, what we're going to start doing is making triangles around this circle, all right? We're going to start at the top. And the first triangle, I want you to think of a gift that you'd like to give away, something of yours, something of you that you can give to others, all right? So, but I want you to think of the gift first and then draw the triangle and then label it, all right? So, go ahead and draw it and then label it. All right. And then we're going to draw another one. Mine's kind of crooked here. All right. It's good. Mine's going to just be crooked. I hope it turns out. Okay, now we're going to draw another triangle down here at the bottom. And I hope that you thought of another gift that you want to give away. And then I want you to label it. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go make a triangle on each side of here. So go ahead and draw your third triangle. And label it. There we go. We're going to keep going. And then we're going to draw another triangle. Yeah, I kind of connected that like that. All right. Okay. All right. Now we're going to draw triangles between each one of these. Okay. Go. Okay. We're going to keep going. We're going to go over here. Over here. Okay. And the last one right here. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, and here is our star. This is our NeuroStar. All right, so now to be able to radiate this energy out into the universe and then out to others, we're going to start drawing our newer lines, okay? And they start from left to right, and you're going to, oh, let me go ahead and show you how to do it in case you don't know. Okay, so we go here and just start from, oops, you find that's like the back of the paper. There we go. So you just start from, and just let it flow like this. It's not a straight line, and they're not loops, and it's not a rhythm, all right? So make sure your neural lines just kind of flow, all right? Like that. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Here we go. Go all the way up. Okay. Do you want to make sure that every triangle that you did has some type of energy flowing through it? All right. Okay. Okay, it should look, you could put as many lines going through it as you like. All right, so there we are. So now the next step we do is rounding. Now rounding, it's all about where there's a connection. Wherever you've crossed, you need to round it off. Okay, so you're going to make like these little smiley faces, and you're going to just color it in so it's smooth. Wherever there's an intersection. Wherever there's an intersection, you're going to round like this. So I have a lot of intersections here that I have to do. So I'm going to be really busy working on this. So I created a song for this demonstration. And so while we're doing it, I'll be quiet and I'll just put on this music so that you can enjoy and listen to while you're rounding.
a single light above us, like Bethlehem long ago, not calling us to worship crowns, but calling us to grow. We gather our intentions like quiet seeds of grace. The star reminds our weary hearts what love looks like in space. He gave without a measure, without asking for return. And every time we lift another, something sacred starts to burn. It's the gift we give that makes us whole, the warmth that rises in the soul, not for glory, not for praise, but to light in someone's day. Every kindness that we share becomes a prayer we send to heaven, and the more we give, the more we shine, guided by the star divine. Some gifts heal the broken, some gifts quiet fear, a hand to hold, a gentle word, a heart that draws us near. We think we help a stranger, not knowing heaven's plan, that every time we lift them up, the Lord is lifting men. We feel it in the chest fire, that warm and holy glow, like God whispering, my child, this is how my blessings flow. It's the gift we give that makes us whole, the warmth that rises in the soul, not for glory, not for praise, but to light in someone's day. Every kindness that we share becomes a prayer we send to heaven, and the more we give, the more we shine, guided by the star divine. Let our hands be Bethlehem, let our hearts be manger walls, where small acts become miracles, where heaven softly calls. We don't need perfect reasons, love needs no alibi. The star is not above us, it's burning from inside. It's the gift we give that makes us whole, the warmth that rises in the soul, not for glory, not for praise, but to light in someone's day. Every kindness that we share becomes a prayer we send to heaven, and the more we give, the more we shine. Star of Bethlehem in our life.
Okay, I'm hoping that most of you are done by now. If not, go ahead and just put me on pause and continue to working. And it's important that you make sure that you round everything. Rounding them helps your mind see that it's all connected, it's all one. Also, it kind of, if you have a lot of intersections that aren't rounded, it kind of puts a block or tells the brain that it's like putting up a resistance there. So it's important to make sure you round all your intersections. And sometimes when you're coloring, you'll come across one, and it's okay to go back and doing it, because the next step in the process is coloring. And this is all intuitive too. I want you to just go ahead and just pick up just one of your colors. Just pick one up, and then I want you to start coloring. Now, see how each one of these are all separated here? What you don't do is color one little section here and then go over and color another one. You need to cross the lines, making this one section larger, right? And then you just keep coloring until you feel like your body is telling you to stop, and then you'll pick up another color and begin to color. And we shouldn't use more than 5 colors. And just keep coloring. It's okay to blend colors. Like, for instance, I'll show you because I'm about to do it. I'm going to go here, and then I feel like I want to stop. And I'm going to pick up another crayon, another pencil, and then I can go over the top of this, see? And that's okay to do that. And just keep going. And it's okay to go out here, outside of the star. And we're only going to color about 80% of your drawing. Okay, so you just keep coloring like this and try to make sure you color it completely. You don't want it to look scribbled. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put another song on that I created for this algorithm, and I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know by leaving a message for me if you enjoy the music.
In the stillness of winter, the night turns to gold. A whisper of starlight, a story retold. Each triangle's turning, each line softly bends, guiding the heart where the journey begins. I am the light, I am the flame. I gather my pieces and call them by name. Through color and motion, I'm whole once again. I'm shining, shining from within. The lines that were tangled now flow into grace. A circle of peace where the stars interlace. Each breath is a blessing, each thought a new start. The universe hums in the beat of my heart. I am the light, I am the flame. I gather my pieces and call them by name. Through color and motion, I'm whole once again. I'm shining, shining from within. When shadows fall and voices fade, the spark inside will never trade. For even in darkness, I still begin to shine, to rise from deep within. I am the light, I am the flame. I gather my pieces and call them by name. My circle is glowing, my heart is my friend. Forever I'm shining, shining from within.
Okay, I hope that you enjoyed doing that and hope you enjoyed the music. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is you're going to draw a filled line. And this filled line is like your energy line that you're going to connect them together. Okay, so this goes anywhere you want to. It's like your neural line, but it's done with a thicker marker. And you just take it and you just find a place on one side of it, and you're going to carry it through. And you can make between 1 and 3 of these lines. Okay. Go. And then it's important to round them wherever there is some type of intersection there, okay? Okay. All right. Now, one of the final steps is to, oh, let me see. I see a couple more places I need to round. Right here. There we go. Just want to make it all smooth. All right, we're going to, the next step is to put your anchor on. And I usually like to take my hand and kind of hold it over the paper and just kind of find where I feel the energy being drawn to. Okay, and either there or you can just use your eye, but I feel it right here. And you draw a circle. Like that, okay. Right. All right, and there's our NeuroStar. All right. I do analysis on these drawings, and if you're interested in doing that, you can go to my website. It's soulhealingwithclarity.com, and you can find a reflection form there. It's only $25 if you'd like me to do an analysis on your drawing. This is your subconscious right now. The drawing that you did is what your subconscious is telling you. When we do an analysis on it, I can explain to you what this all means, because every color you chose, every line you drew tells your story. And I can explain to you how this works. And then what we do is take this drawing and you work with it. All right. So you might need to draw another neural line to be able to get to your goal. You might need to make a triangle a little larger. It's because it's telling your brain to go to a certain area or to work on a different area. And I can help you with this. So if you're interested and you're curious, please go to my website, or you can email me as well. And I hope to see you again. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.